It's not over yet, viewers. We gotta take a ride on the Hiryu and some chocobos that we just found. Are those the three babies that Boko and Coco made? That was fast. I suppose Kara still has her Hiryu. Let's watch the credits roll. I had a lot of fun making this Let's Play series. I'm surprised it took so long, but I suppose I was just trying to take my time with this amazing game. As you all know, I'm a huge fan of Super Nintendo graphics, so I'd give this game an 8 out of 10. It started doing more advanced cutscenes than Final Fantasy IV, like when Exdeath was released from his prison. That was awesome. That still gives me goosebumps to this day. Yeah, I suppose Final Fantasy IV had, the Giant of Babil scene and everything, but, not too much. That was like, it wasn't like Final Fantasy V, now maybe it's just because I'm musically inclined, but I always really love the music in the games that I play. I give this one a 9 out of 10. So many great tracks, like, Cash on the Big Bridge, or, yeah, that's great, Cash on the Big Bridge. No, Clash on the Big Bridge there. Yeah, there's some Cash on the Big Bridge over there, and, there's actually a Guild Turtle's Cave that's right on the other side of the Big Bridge, isn't it? Yeah, there's Cash there. They should have called it Cash on the Big Bridge. No. Let's see, some other tracks I liked. Evil Lord Exdeath, the final battle themes. Matsu really did this game justice, and my emulator is screwing up here. Sorry, viewers, I don't know what's going on. There's supposed to be grass and forest there and everything, but, whatever. But I have so many great memories of this game, so many silly moments, that, just things that really make you laugh and everything, and I just wish they did a little more on the epic side, have a little more balance between the silly and the epic moments, but, still, I'd give the storyline and character development a 7 out of 10. It's pretty standard. Evil spirit sealed up, breaks free, gotta save the world. Nothing out of the ordinary for the life of H.C. Bailey. I just wish they did more with the character development, because it just seemed like Power Rangers, where the characters were basically clones of each other. Selfless, want to save the world. Not too many differences in their personalities, really. They did a little with their background and everything like that, but, I just wish they did more with the personalities and had more internal conflicts, like in Final Fantasy IV, I know I'm nitpicking, but I'm just saying, I just wish they did a little more with that. And finally, I'd give the gameplay and battle mechanics an 8 out of 10. It was highly innovative back then, many new and useful abilities like Control, Combine, Blue Magic. It really changed how abilities were made in future games in the series. My main problem with this sort of system, though, is that it generally encourages you to use the same job classes. There's really no reason to play it the way I did, except for, your own entertainment value. As much as I annihilated this game, viewers, there's even better strategies if you use the same job classes on multiple characters, or if you use the bear and mime job classes. There's a lot of things that you could have done that I simply didn't, just for the pure challenge and entertainment value of this Let's Play series. So overall, I'd give Final Fantasy V an 8 out of 10. I know what you're thinking, viewers, though. But H.C. Bailey, you gave Final Fantasy VII an 8 out of 10, too. Now, are you saying that this game is just as good? No, of course not. Final Fantasy VII is definitely better. I was probably a little harsh in my review of that game. I could see myself playing Final Fantasy VII again someday. Not for a Let's Play series, but, just for my own personal recreation. Final Fantasy V, I think I've done everything I want to do with it. It's an above-average game, and I highly recommend it to everyone. And let's watch Kara shoot missiles at the crotch of naked ladies. That's great, Kara. Yeah, Blue Mage, definitely. Definitely my favorite job class to use, actually. Just so much versatility, so many different abilities. I don't know how you would make the Blue Mage more accessible for people who, don't have access to an algorithms guide on the game, or which abilities to get. That's my only problem, is that if you don't have a walkthrough or something, how are you supposed to know how to use a Blue Mage better? What, trial and error? That was something that they used in NES games. Come on, guys. But still, I mean, I like the Blue Mage. It's always pretty powerful. And we get to see Ferris in her Dragoon job class, which I only used once in the game. Yeah, they fixed Dragoon in Final Fantasy VI. Don't worry, viewers. We'll get that figured out. We'll be using it quite a bit more. Yeah, Thief was ridiculously good. So many abilities that are innate to it. I didn't realize it had auto caution until I actually, did some more research on it and everything. But yeah. And if you want to make these characters in Mario Paint, well, here's all the pixelated graphics for these classes. I wonder if Galuf has a mime sprite or a mimic sprite, because I know you're not supposed to get it until then. Yeah, suck that book into a black hole, Lena. That's the way to go. Yeah, Time Magic Combine was pretty good. Too bad White Magic wasn't more useful later in the game. I mean, it's kind of nice to be able to heal your characters between battles and stuff, but, well, I mean, you didn't really need Curaga to heal everyone. I mean, even without White Wind, you still didn't. Most attacks really only hit one character at a time, or if they hit everyone, there's ways around it, White Wind was amazing to get around the bone mail. Took me a while to get used to having the bone mail equipped so I didn't use a healing staff on them. The first few times I kept on killing Ferris with that. And what about Bart's there? Vega Slash! No, just an ordinary slash. Wouldn't really work on X-Death there, but yeah. Those walls in the background there are really creeping me out there, guys. It was so worth it using the samurai so uselessly in Galuf's world. Man, that slash ability was so good. Made it so much easier to get through the game without the bear and mime job classes. They really nerfed that in Final Fantasy VI. It's actually still, in my opinion, still pretty useful, but not nearly as good as in Final Fantasy V. So, we'll be going over that when I get to that point in Final Fantasy VI. Don't you worry, viewers. That's my next project, in case you didn't bother reading my channel profile. If you ever want to know what projects I'm going to be working on, viewers, just check out my profile there. I list out, what I'm already planning to do. And I've got plenty of games to keep me busy until, I'm 30. So, don't worry. I'm not going to run out of games anytime soon. A little overly dramatic for, the end! I suppose that's pretty cool, how they're spinning it around like that. So that brings a close to Let's Play Final Fantasy V! I hope you've enjoyed it. I'd say it was one of the most fun projects I've done so far. Well, everything seems to be in order. We saved the world, revived the crystals, and defeated X-Death. Or did we? Yeah, we did. I mean, there was that anime Legend of the Crystals, which is kind of a sequel, I guess. I never watched that one, so I don't really know. I know it takes place 100 or 200 years in the future with Bart's and someone else's child or whatever. I don't know. I mean, does X-Death come back in that one? I thought from what I read it was some other bad guy who was trying to do basically what X-Death did or something like that. I really don't know much about that, so I really shouldn't say. So tune in next time, viewers, for more Let's Play Final Fantasy V. It's not over yet. There's a few things that I still want to show off in the game, obviously my 100% treasure rating, let's see, the Kiss of Blessing glitch, and the final boss, a variation of the ending, depending on who's still alive after the final battle. Oh, the theme still goes on here. Huh. And I'd also like to show off how ridiculously powerful the bear and mime job classes can be. So Let's Play Final Fantasy V will live on! At least for 2 or 3 more bonus episodes. This is H.C. Bailey, signing off. Have a good day.